Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a vlog. Getting ready to leave the house here soon. It's like afternoon now at this point. We're gonna get Graceland from school soon. It's actually such a beautiful day outside. We have had a lot of snow, a lot of coldness here, a lot of sickness, you guys know. So finally have a nice day. It's like 50 degrees, it's sunny outside, all the snow is melted. So we are definitely gonna be spending some time outside today. A lot of you guys have been asking me what this is in my kitchen. You're like, is this a TV? Like, what is this? And this is actually a digital calendar. It is a hearth display and they're actually sponsoring today's video, so thank you so much to them. This has been a complete game changer. We're a family of 5. We have 3 kids. And I've always been the type of person to just like write everything down on my phone, but it has become so messy. I needed something to better organize and be able to like visually see it, and this has been so perfect for that. It's a centralized digital touchscreen that you simply mount to a wall, and it displays schedules, it makes task management more manageable, and it helps form healthy routines within our family. It was really easy to put together and to like hang up. The instructions were very clear, very simple. I did it in like 10-15 minutes. It can be very difficult to track everyone's routine, especially as a family of 5 with, you know, work schedules and sports and school and extra activities that they're doing. I love that with my hearth display now I can keep everything in one place where everybody in the family can see it. We keep it in the kitchen, which is really nice because everybody can come in here and see it, and the kids can use it. It can sync to Google Calendar, Apple iCalendar, and Outlook. When I add something to my calendar on my iPhone, it'll automatically sync to this calendar and everybody can see it. So it really helps keep everybody in the family on the same page. It displays the weather, the time, the date. We have everybody in the fam here. So there's Mom, Dad, Graceland, Hazel, and Isla. Everybody is also color coordinated. So you can see up here, mine is dark pink, Patrick's is blue, Graceland's is like this lime color, Hazel's is green, and then Isla's is like this pink color. And then it also just gives a layout of the day. So this is for today, and it has all the times on the side right here, and it shows when everything is going to be happening for each person. There is also list and routine, like I said. So when you click on routine right here, all of the girls have their own individualized routine. When you click on Isla's morning routine, it'll show everything that she has to do, and once she does it, she can come over here and click it, and it like rewards her for it. It's super fun and exciting for them. It'll say, way to go, Isla, for completing your routine, and they love that. It's just really good for kids to have some routine and structure, and this definitely helps them out with that. There's list, which I love, and it organizes it so nice by each member of the family. This is Patrick's list, this is Graceland's list, Hazel's list, and Isla's list. I just love how everything is so organized. This has really helped me and Patrick and everyone, but especially the adults in the house with like the mental load. This just lays it all out and organizes it for you, and it's just been so nice. Click the link in my description. That will get you an additional $50 off your own hearth display. We are gonna run into Aldi really quick to get some of my favorite drinks. Can you find Mommy's favorite ones? Which ones do I like? Throw them in the bag, Hayes. Don't throw them, don't throw them. Just gently put them in there. Gosh, I told her to throw them and they're freaking carbonated. I'm not a huge fan of this one, but I do love this one. This is my favorite. And then the black raspberry. And then for these ones, I love this black raspberry flavor. This one, cherry limeade. That was a success. The girls got candy bars and I got all my favorite drinks. Lots of drinks in there. I am cracking up. I literally just left the store with like this many drinks. I actually got our groceries yesterday, and I got them from Walmart this week because I just didn't feel like paying for the Aldi pickup fee. I didn't want to go in Aldi, and I just wanted a change of food, so I did Walmart. But these drinks, I showed them in my most recent grocery haul. I'm obsessed with them and I love them, and I just love the fact that they are 0 sugar, but they are sweetened with sucralose, which I don't know if that is gonna be bad for me. For my research, I don't think there's enough studies done on it, but let me get to my point here. I went to my doctor's appointment the other day. I told you guys that I was gonna be going to the doctor mostly to get on some medication because I've been dealing with a lot of like mental health issues. But when I went there, I ended up getting another diagnosis. I did not leave the doctor's office with a prescription for what I was going in for, and I didn't even think I was going to be getting diagnosed with anything new. I was telling her all of the mental health problems that I've been having and that I would love to go get a like psych evaluation done and then start medication, and she agreed with me, especially with my history and like my past. She said that it probably is not a good idea to just like put me on some random antidepressant or anti whatever medicine until I actually get like an official diagnosis, because the last time I had a psych evaluation done was when I was like 14 and I'm 26. So it's been like 12 years, and you know, a lot has changed. I'm an adult now. I'm not a child. I can speak for myself and tell exactly how I feel and what I go through and the symptoms and all the traits I have and all of that. So I have that coming up. And then while I was at the doctor, I had mentioned hormone concerns that I've had from my research before I got my tubes removed. And what my own OBGYN told me was that it does not affect your hormones. But I don't think I believe that. Coincidentally, all of these hormone issues that I've been having happened shortly after I got my tubes removed. Like they've just been, you know, gradually happening throughout this past year, because I got them removed in February of last year and it's February of this year. A lot of doctors and professionals say that it doesn't mess with your hormones, but I guess there's studies that have been done on it like affecting your blood supply to your ovaries, which then could affect your hormones. I don't know. These hormone issues that I've been having definitely has to do with getting my tubes removed. I cannot really think of any other factor in why that would have happened and why it happened in the timeline that it did, because I never really had hormone issues prior to it. And you could say, oh, it might have been from having a baby, but when I got my tubes removed, I was 2 years postpartum. So I feel like if the hormone issues were to happen, they would have already happened. So the hormone problems that I've been having throughout the year, which I don't know if I've talked about this a whole lot. I know I've mentioned some of it, like my hair loss. I've been dealing with hair loss, and that's just gotten worse like throughout the past year. Like the amount of hair that falls out of my head daily is concerning. The amount of hair in my hairbrush, in the shower, all that. My cycle is all over the place. Like it's really all over the place, especially the past 6 months. I've been like spotting in the middle of a cycle, or I'll be like heavy bleeding in the middle of a cycle, or I'll get my period and I'll like bleed for like a day and then it like goes away and comes back like 10 days later. Just very weird cycle. And also when I do ovulate, it's like random. Sometimes I don't ovulate and sometimes I do. And I know this because, well, there's ways to tell that you ovulate. I feel like I don't need to say it, but like I check it out down there and you can like see the consistency and all that, and you can tell that you're ovulating. And also like I know that when I ovulate, especially after getting my tube side, I get this really intense pain in my ovaries. I've had excessive hair growth on my face. I've always had a little mustache, but boy, is it coming in hot and heavy this past year. And I'm growing hair all through under here. Like I'm literally growing a goatee. I obviously shave it, like I get rid of it. I don't let it grow out. But if I did, I would have a beard. I also have this acne, this hormonal acne, which is covered up today, but it goes all down my chin. You can kind of see it. And it's like on the bottom of my face. So like basically any acne below your nose tends to be hormonal. I've been very, very fatigued. The hot flashes, as you guys know, which I've always had those, but they've definitely gotten worse. And then obviously I have been going through some depression, like that's gotten worse too in the past year. Oh, I'm also obese. I forgot to mention that. I am technically considered obese. When I had said that to my doctor and she went and looked at blood work that I had done, the doctor was like, yeah, you have PCOS, which stands for polycystic ovary syndrome. I really did not know what PCOS was. Like I had no idea. A lot of the stuff I've been going through, especially in this past year, started to make sense. So PCOS is a hormonal disorder. She was telling me that when you have PCOS, you also have insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is a key feature of PCOS. It's when the body's cells do not respond normally to the hormone insulin, leading to high blood sugar levels. That is why I crave sugar, and then when I do have sugar, I tend to crash out directly after and just feel like really gross and fatigued. So honestly, it makes sense now. And I know I've mentioned it in a few vlogs that I just like love a sweet drink. I can't go without them, and I'm addicted to sugar. Like I felt for the past year that I have been addicted to sugar. So it's just all kind of starting to make sense. I'm like, oh, that explains why I feel that way. And then she goes on to say, well, since your body does not know how to like respond normally to insulin, it makes me extremely fatigued. And that could be part of my like extreme fatigue and my tiredness. You guys know how tired I've been. So, you know, I guess it kind of feels good to have a little bit more of an explanation other than just like fibromyalgia, because there really wasn't anything I could do about that other than like try to change my diet and my lifestyle. And then I'm like super stressed out about the fact that I have a higher chance of getting type 2 diabetes, which don't want to get that, don't have any interest in getting that. The thing is, with both fibromyalgia and PCOS, they can't necessarily be like cured, but they could definitely be lessened, the symptoms, by your diet and your lifestyle. And I know this. So I've been trying really hard, especially after my doctor told me like high protein, low sugar, low carb. That's what I need to focus on right now. And that's why, you know, I've been getting these drinks, because they don't have any sugar. I'm just not sure about like the artificial sugar part of it. I don't know how that plays in, you know. I need to figure that out, I guess. But I have been trying to only consume 25-30 grams of added sugar a day, which is really hard, but I've been doing it for like a week now, and I have seen a difference in the way that I feel, like less fatigue, less nausea, just feeling like super crappy after eating or like drinking something, and also less sugar cravings. I really have not been craving sugar that much too. So my doctor did tell me that a lot of people will use birth control to help level out their hormones. I don't want to take birth control. I would if it was my very last option and I was miserable, but I want to try, you know, other routes first. So I'm trying like the whole changing my diet. I just started like a week ago on a medication called metformin. Basically, this medication is going to help my body be able to like, you know, deal with insulin. I guess if you have PCOS yourself and you have any tips or something that you did to help, oh yeah, that is my twin, let me know, because I'm at the point in my life now where I definitely need to make lifestyle changes. Like, I do not want to go down this road of bad health, and I feel like that's the road I'm going down, and I don't want to. So hopefully with this metformin medication, naturally, because of what it's helping your body do, I think that it will probably make me lose a little bit of weight. That's probably why I have not been able to lose any weight. I've really been at like a steady weight, or I've been gaining weight. Like I've gained like 10 pounds in the past couple months here. And that also explains it, because PCOS, it's really hard to lose weight. Can I just have 2 8-piece chicken nuggets, classic crispy wrap? I have a mom hack, and I cannot believe I've gone this long without knowing this or trying it, but the other day, the window's squeaking, and the kids were just like getting so antsy, they were arguing with each other, and I turned on, I had a thought to turn on a kids podcast. They instantly all were quiet and listened to this. I'm gonna get you. You're being a stinker. You're being a stinker.
Welcome to the Weird But True Podcast, episode 2. Earthquakes, oh my! And now it's...
You hear that? Not a single sound. Thank you. The smallest patch of snow left at the park. We stopped at Burger King before we came to the park. It's kind of windy, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me. Wow, sleigh. Okay, what is this? It's like falling apart. Literally, what is this? So I got a classic chicken wrap, which I'm trying to like track my carbs and my sugar throughout the day, and this is 70 carbs, so I'm gonna have to eat like a low carb dinner, which shouldn't be a problem because I have Factor meals at home, and those are very low carb. Black kitty, and I think there was an orange one. I wanted to say hi. Oh, there he goes. He's going back home.
Look at the chipmunks! Look! Hi, chipmunks! Look at the chipmunks!
They're real. Hazel, it's Alvin. It's Alvin and the Chipmunks! We just watched Alvin and the Chipmunks the other day, and there's 3 little chipmunks like running around these trees. They're so freaking cute. Alvin and the Chipmunks! Alvin and the Chipmunks! Oh, there he goes. I don't know if you can see him, but they are like running around on these trees. Look at him go. I kind of want to get something that can count my steps but I don't necessarily want like an Apple Watch. I just feel like I'd be more active and I would want to go on walks more, just be more active in general if I had something to keep me accountable. I feel like our phones can do that, but it's not as convenient as like having something on my wrist. So if you know something that really just tracks steps and it's inexpensive, let me know. It does not need to be an Apple Watch. Actually, I think my sister was gonna give me her old Apple Watch. I'm just walking while the girls play because I should be walking instead of sitting on my butt. Am I right? Oh my gosh, even though the sun is not out right now, it still feels so nice to be outside and not freeze and feel like this wind, because it's kind of windy today. This wind just like hit my face. Fresh air. All this snow is melting. Maybe I don't need antidepressants after all. Just kidding, I still do, but it does feel nice. This is a must-have, rinsing off all the muddy rain boots and shoes. Yes, I'm doing it in my kitchen sink in the side that we don't use because we don't have a sprayer downstairs and it's not gonna work. And I'll clean the sink. We are home now. That was so much fun at the park. Seriously, so much fun. We all needed that for sure. It feels so good now. And I feel extra energized. I feel like I'm gonna crash at some point, but I kind of had a peaceful, relaxing morning, so kind of makes up for it. I'm gonna go around and like just clean. There's like laundry that needs to be folded. This playroom is a disaster. It needs reorganized, vacuuming. I hope I can get around to mopping the kitchen, but we'll see. And I also want to make like soup and stuff. Lots of stuff that I want to do in very short amount of time. I've been trying to get the girls to bed like before 8, because if not, bedtime can just take so long and then there's like no free time for myself, and that kind of sucks. So I've been trying to like, you know, get them to bed a little bit earlier. It's 5:30 right now and I want to start bedtime at like 7:45. First, come help me clean some of this up. That just took way too long and we are not pulling the Legos out for a while after that. Look what I just discovered. One of the girls decided to put the Legos in a candle. This was probably Isla if I had to guess.
1 point.
'15, 2016 music was the best. Like, there's no year that made better music than that year. This is my new steam cleaner and it's one of my most favorite cleaning items I have. Like, it's literally so amazing. You can clean quite literally anything with this. I've used it a lot to help people like clean their floors, tiles, walls, you name it. It is awesome. It has so many attachments. I'm about to use this floor attachment that actually comes with 2 of these washable, reusable pads. This is the bag I keep it in. This one that just like sprays it out really fast. It comes with a window cleaning attachment. There's also like this squeegee attachment. These brushes that are a little bit rougher that really get a lot of like nasty stuff off. And of course it comes with little safety gloves too. This is really good on my back. Like, it's super easy. You don't really have to put much effort into it, so it doesn't kill your back. Oh, also, this is so cute. You can like roll it around with you because it has wheels. And there's a child lock, which is really important because these can be really dangerous. So if you don't want your kid like coming up and trying to do the trigger, you can lock it. I always go around and do like the first round of like getting all the gunk off of the floors. Let's see how dirty. Oh, wow, that was pretty dirty. You can tell how dirty the floors were right in the middle. We'll take a fresh, clean one. And like I said, these are washable. Throw them in the laundry bin and I'll pop them in the washer in a little bit here. By the way, it is 6:58. Here's the moment of truth. This is after, it's still steaming hot. This is after the second brown. So not nearly as dirty. The floors are basically spotless. So it does such a good job, and the floors feel so clean after I'm done. The only thing is there's no smell, but I guess if you like the floors to smell like something, you could always go over it with a mop and a solution. I don't think that's necessary for me, but I love this thing so much. Looking at my stove and it's dirty, so I'm gonna steam clean it. I've been like steam cleaning it once a month. As you can see, it cleaned the stove pretty good without any scrubbing. There is this section, but like this will never come off. No matter what I try, it just will not come off. Ew, this rug is so dirty. Definitely gonna have to power wash this in the spring. All right, it is 7:19. Make the girls dinner really quick. I'm not gonna eat dinner until after they go to bed because I'm having a girls' night. I just don't want the kids to hear, because if they hear that, they're not gonna wanna go to bed. They're gonna wanna be all up in my business. But we'll probably eat when my friend comes over, so I'm gonna hold off on eating, but I need to find them something to eat. Honestly, it's probably gonna be one of those nights where I just ask them individually, what do you want to eat for dinner? And if they tell me something that's reasonable, I'm gonna make it for them. Because like I said, I'm not making dinner for myself. Patrick's at work. Today was such a good day. The weather definitely played a part in it. Honestly, it just makes me so excited for like spring and summer. Today was kind of like seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. Like I have a little bit of hope. I have a little bit more hope now. And I have had more hope since I last vlogged, since going to the doctor and everything, and just like actively trying to change my lifestyle and make things better for myself given what I'm dealing with. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog. Do not forget to check out Hearth Display. It is so amazing, especially if you are a mom or you have a bigger family, you have a lot of kids. Even if you don't, it's just such a great way to like organize and plan out everything, to make lists, to have routines. It is awesome. I highly recommend it, and it is so worth the investment. So you guys can click the link down below and use my discount code like I had mentioned. I'm so tired though after today. I'm gonna be beat, especially after I get the girls. They still need to actually bathe and take showers, and then I gotta put them to bed, and then I'm gonna have a girls' night. So I'm gonna be hanging on by a thread, but my girls' nights with my good friend is just something that I've been looking forward to. Honestly, every week we've been trying to hang out more often, and it's just like the best. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't look at my giant laundry mound. Actually look at it, because I'm sure you have one too somewhere in your house. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.